We've got the full schedule leaked for FC25, the web app release date, the companion app release date, everything like that. That was just leaked. We got more card designs. Yes, we didn't see enough yesterday. We actually have more leaked. We got probably the best FC24 gamble pick of the year yet so far. 96 plus futties pick. We'll open 2 of those for today's video. We'll talk about FC points because, I mean, I can't even describe it. I saw one of the most insane tweets today, and we're going to talk about that. But just, yeah, I don't know. If we can really get people to stop spending FC points next year, it will make a gigantic difference, but I'm going to talk about that more in a sec. Thank you for choosing to watch my dumbass. And Mariona came out, guys. If you didn't see, we are still, yes, releasing 5-star, 4-star cards in almost September. That is not a joke, unfortunately. That is entirely the truth, and I'm getting off this game right now. If you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to mmoxp.com. The link is in the description. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. But okay, actually what I'm gonna do is talk about this first because it's on my mind. I just talked about it a second ago, and let's just begin with this. So Bateson tweeted out this saying, time to get these sorted for launch. And these are, what he's showing is a screenshot of how many points he has on the PlayStation rewards system, right? They basically give you points back as a reward for spending money on the PlayStation Store, right? So any microtransactions you spend, you get points back, and it's kind of a reward system, right? Anybody can sign up for it. Most of you probably know what I'm talking about, but I was wondering, you know, how many stars would you earn for a single 12,000 FIFA point purchase? And my answer to that question, well, there was this reply down here. How many points is 12k points? Bateson replies and says 783, I think. I looked it up. That's probably about right. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and let's say maybe 900 points, right? Let's say it's a little bit more, give him benefit of the doubt. I wondered how many purchases of 12,000 FIFA points at 900 stars apiece add up to 1.4 million stars, okay? Let's do the math on this. So total points, 1,478,879. Divide this by, let's say, 900 points per 12,000 FIFA points, right? So divided by 900 is going to equal 1,643 purchases of 12,000 FIFA points. How much money does that add up to? Well, if you know math at all, you might already know. Multiply this number by, well, $100, let's say, benefit of the doubt, EA Play, right? Say $90 or whatever a pop, right? You are ended up with, oh my goodness, $147,887 spent on FC points. I think Bateson said down here it was over the last couple of years, I want to say. Yeah, I think this is 2 to 3 years worth. So in 2 to 3 years, he has spent, you know, let's just say at least over 100,000 pounds. Okay, let's just say that. So holy fuck. But anyway, before we even talk about the rest of this, I'm not going at Bateson, okay? This is Bateson's job, all right? This is a I put food on the table for my kids type thing. I'm not hating on Bateson for this at all. Well, I kind of am going to say some shit because I do think it is your responsibility to, I mean, your audience has to be at least somewhat younger because all you use open packs, right? Like, that's kind of like the main content on his channel. I don't watch his videos. Maybe he does leave disclaimers and stuff like that, but if you're going to show basically minors a lot of gambling and showing all your great stuff on there, that's a huge fucking problem. You spend 6 figures on this shit and showing your best pack pulls and stuff like that. Once again, I'm talking kind of ignorantly here. I don't watch Bateson's content, so keep that in mind. I just know how pack opening content works, right? You're gonna show people the best pulls. People don't want to watch the bullshit nonsense. So this is why I say, guys, just don't buy FC points next year. Can you imagine how much money they are making off this shit right now? The amount of whales that exist that are spending tens of thousands of pounds or dollars a year. It resets every September, by the way. They gotta do it again in September. It resets. Can you imagine the amount of money they're making off this shit? Yes, Bateson probably is one of the biggest spenders on the game, okay? Like, it's obviously an outlier example, but there are so many gambling addicts out there, so many that are spending so much money on this game, and until we can stop the microtransactions, like, that's where the problems lie. Why make things better when they get 100,000? Like, Bateson, the last 2 or 3 years, has paid for a couple of devs' salaries, probably. One man himself off microtransactions alone. When one person can do that, and you have a game set up to where that's even possible, the options are limitless. And next year, we've got actually more FC point bundles. Remember, we have the more expensive one now. We have the $130 bundle next year. I mean, this is why I say FC points is really the root of the problem. And no, do not buy any next year, please. I am begging you not to buy any. I don't want to tell somebody how they they can and can't spend their money, of course, but if you want to see genuine change, then you can't be dropping hundreds and hundreds of dollars on microtransactions to EA. You just can't be doing that. Like I said before, the game sales money really is such a small fraction of what they make. They are looking to get you hooked on FC points. That is the main thing they are doing. The game sales, one thing's obviously, in order to make you get hooked, you have to buy the game, but how they make their big bread is through the microtransactions. We're talking 90+%. It's an ungodly amount through microtransactions, but okay, we have the FC25 calendar here. Let's actually zoom in so we can see it a little bit better. The icon reveal and ratings reveal, he says they are just predictions. Now, once again, it doesn't even matter at this point because we know all of them already. The leaks have been ridiculous. If you're not keeping up with them, we know so much about the game already. It's probably a new marketing strategy from EA at this point because it doesn't make any sense any other way. But FIFA Trading Romania, if you watch my videos, you know who he is, and he quote tweeted this. So he always knows a lot more than most people, honestly. So I would assume that it's going to be something like this for the icon reveal and ratings reveal. But we do know these dates though, and that is the web app on the 17th of September, Team of the Week 1 on the 18th of September, companion app the 19th, the day before the full release, and then that Friday there is the Ultimate Edition release. On the 20th, EA Play release as well. If you guys don't know, you don't have to actually buy the Ultimate Edition. You can just buy the standard one and buy EA Play for a month, and you actually can just play the game early, almost as early as everybody else can. It's just a one-day difference there. Origin Heroes on this Sunday. I'm assuming this will be like that first promo then. And then obviously we have the standard edition release on the 26th, and the first promo will then be on the 27th. So yeah, we'll even see more leaks for the rest of this video here. I think this is just a new marketing strategy for them. I think that they like having all this hype built up a long time before the game actually comes out. I think they like that. If they didn't, I don't think we'd be seeing any of this stuff right now. And also we have the new, we have the first season name. It'll be called Total Rush. That is the first season in FC25. It'll be unified across all game modes. We've known that by now. EA confirmed that. And this is the logo, Total Rush Season 1. Okay, I mean, we'll see what it looks like. If it's a ridiculous premium season pass where you can't earn rewards every single season pass towards earning the next one, I'm gonna be heated, and I think you should be too. And then we got this, more designs. Now, we saw 4 of these yesterday. We have even more of them to show you here, but this one that is new on this exact screen is the Player of the Month League On. Yes, we already have a Player of the Month card design leaked 23 days before the game comes out, because God knows when the first Player of the Month League On's coming out. Probably gonna be in October. I mean, early October maybe. And yes, we already do have the first one leaked. And no, that's not all. We also have the Serie A Player of the Month leaked. We got 2 of them apparently. And there's Leao, who obviously we're 3 weeks away. It has to be a concept. Of course, it's gonna be a concept. Then we have this. We have the Red FUT Champs card design leaked, and also a new Champions Evolution card design. So that'd be kind of cool to see maybe more Champs Evos. If we have their own separate design for them, you would expect to then maybe see more of them. I think it's kind of a fair assessment, I would suppose. But I mean, I cannot believe we have these leaks already. Looks cool. I think the card design team, they know what they're doing. It's psychology based, I'm sure. Put my tinfoil hat on once again, but it looks good. It looks very good. And right now, all everybody's talking about is ratings, of course. And the biggest ratings debate right now is, or has been, the Saudi League ratings, because Ronaldo is still 86 and Neymar is above him at 87, which Neymar obviously didn't even play last year at all. And Ronaldo had like 50 goals, whatever he had. And Neymar still ahead of him. So I'm assuming most of you probably are in agreement that it doesn't make any sense, but I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments, because what was EA thinking with that? I guess just like, let's just slowly downgrade these guys. But yeah, these are the top 10 Saudi League player ratings there. And also the biggest controversy today was this, is that De Gea is obviously signed for Fiorentina, and he has an 85 rated card. Andre Onana has an 83 rated card, which Man United fans were, I mean, they were pissed. They were not happy about this. It had 40K likes today, over 1 million views. What do you think about that rating as well? Let me know in the comments. De Gea is 85, looks very good. And Onana is chilling at 83. And also, random bit of news I thought you guys would like to see is that Karchawi has 5-star skills next year. So a left back with 5-star skills. It's giving Marcelo vibes. Oh, I cannot believe I just said that. It's giving Marcelo vibes. Yeah, that's it for me. Okay, let's read your guys' comments, and we'll open our couple of big futties picks. Harry Davies, where are the preseason batch 2 leaks? nowhere. I don't know what's going on with that. FC24 leaks are, I think, just done and dusted at this point. Rob Futt, my dude, how many of these positive and excited comments on X you think are fake? LOL. You think they do no black hat marketing? I mean, obviously, I'm sure they do. But obviously, whenever you have like, I mean, there's 50,000 comments on X, whatever you want to say that are positive. How many do you think are fake? Like, how many, if you want to use Occam's razor, how many of those do you think are fake? Half? If half are fake, that is an unbelievable job by EA. And if I granted that, then there'd be 25,000 positive comments still. So I was just saying, you know, the temperature around the release of this year's game seems to be rather positive, which I'm kind of surprised by a little bit. But I think there's just that new, like, we want to start over because this year was so bad. People are excited to, like, restart. Does that make sense? They almost helped themselves a bit because this year people hated. So they're like, okay, let's do something else next year and forget this year ever existed. And then Anubis says, I think with Salma, EA is intentionally keeping her low rated so the Barca women's squad isn't even more insane. It makes no sense. She's one of their most dynamic and lethal players. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any idea why she's 79 rated again after having the season she had. I don't know. But okay, here we are. Will I play Weekend League this weekend? Will these picks decide that? Probably. If I get Neymar, Ronaldo, something like that, I'll be there. And, okay. Yep, that's exactly what you expect. Second pick now. Already owned. All right, Dupe Theory wins. I'm out of here. I love you all.